What's up guys, Togui here, and welcome back to more Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. Almost said Superstar Saga there. In the last episode, we got here to Bowser's Castle and reunited with the babies. And now that we have unlocked the piggyback ability, we can open doors by using the weight of 4 characters. For some reason, the babies count as enough extra weight that Mario & Luigi can't open it themselves. But yeah, so we can do this piggyback toss when we have them in piggyback formation to toss the babies up to higher ledges and use these pipe blocks to reunite. So this is really just a tutorial area, but instead of having it all be dialogue-based tutorials, it's more about actually solving the puzzles. Of course, they do have these notes you can read, but they're quite obviously not required in the same way that the stuff is. Alright, so we got some money, and I think those were 1-up mushrooms. I don't really pay enough attention to what's going on the screen here. Got more money there. And it's always interesting to me how high you can jump up some of these blocks. Like, this seems like it almost would be too high and require a piggyback. I think... Oh, see, not even this one does. I was about to say, I think this one does, but it definitely does not. Yeah, so we're just getting a bunch of items in here. I believe that is everything. And we can continue to move on. Sooner or later, we're going to have to get into a battle. Save album. I've been thinking about whether or not I want to be saving during the recordings, because there's always the risk of, well, what if like a recording fails and I have to redo stuff? But I'm also not saving before every recording, so I guess I'll just take the risk here. So now I have a save with all 4 of the characters in the party, which is nice. And again, we still haven't gotten into any battles. I think on the next map that might happen. Here we can just switch over, get up, and keep going. This is a bit of a slow part of the game, just because it is basically nothing important going on. Here we go, Kamek. Looking for the prince. It's always interesting to me how sometimes it's Kamek, sometimes it's Magic Koopa. Red and green insects, didn't I try to kidnap you once? Nice little Yoshi's Island reference. And you're much hairier too. Yes. I guess, yeah, I think this takes place after Yoshi's Island, technically, based on the way that Kamek just speaks there. No, I don't need you to show me how the action command works, but you're going to anyway. Oh, freeze me in time. So you press the baby button to do the first jump, and then you press the adult button to do the second jump. This was an improvement from Superstar Saga, where you only basically got 1 action command per jump. And then, because the double action command was such a nice part of this game, even in future Mario & Luigi games where you only have like 2 brothers, they still gave you these double jump attacks. All right, so now we have to do the green shell, and you can press if the top screen will change, you can press the baby's button right when they hit the enemy to do extra damage. So it definitely requires a bit of extra timing. All right, are you gonna let me do it myself? Thank you. Oops. And as soon as I say, are you gonna let me do it myself, I missed the timing on the action command. But that's okay. These green shells, we have so many of them, more than I'm really gonna need. At least, definitely more until we get the opportunity to get more. How long do I have to do this? I'm in a hurry. Well, I mean, you could just stop at any time. Back to adventure. He didn't even say the line. Wow, and immediately after the tutorial ends, I missed the action command. Yeah, the babies definitely have less, lower stats, which, you know, makes sense. Right there, we saw Lucky from Baby Luigi did the same damage as Adult Luigi. And, wow, I messed up the action command again. Although, I'll be honest, my finger was on the A button. I wasn't even about to hit X there. But that's just because I'm forgetful. There we go, our first battle where everyone gets experience points and Mario gets a level up. I'm thinking we'll go for defense here. Ooh, is that a 4 in there? Yeah, there we go. And yep, level up for Luigi. I had a feeling we'd get both of these. still lacking in speed. Ah, off by 1. Oh well. I had to miss those eventually, right? It was going on too long with getting them all. Alright, Kamek, you're gonna get out of here. Please. I like how the text box flies away with Kamek. So that's always one thing, is like, is Kamek a boy or a girl? It's pretty sure it's like inconsistent between different games. Ah, new enemy. We have here, I'll check the name in a second. This is a boom guy. Supposedly has 18 HP, but considering my notes have been incorrect on some enemy names thus far, who knows? Yeah, so they run up to you and they shoot out a bullet bill. I think they also have a fake out attack, but I don't know if I'm... Okay, good. It's gonna get another... Oh, yeah, so you do enough damage, they lose their bullet thing. I guess the bullet bill blaster that's on their head, but it doesn't really refresh their HP. There's also a chance that when they call for help like that, it can fail to deliver a new, like they won't actually get a new thing and they'll just be stuck there waiting awkwardly. I do want to see if we can get it to do the other attack. So I'm going to leave this battle in just because, you know, it's nice to have some battles and not cut literally every single one out. But I think after this, whether we see this or not, I'll start cutting them out. And I'll bring it back if we end up seeing that attack. Oh, there it is, right there, yeah. I think it's when it does that kind of delayed action with the arm, you're gonna get the puff of smoke and then the actual attack. So, again, I haven't played this game in a few years, so I'm a little rusty on the timing of certain action commands and dodge commands, but I'm sure I will get better as we go on playing through the game. Alright, and from that battle, Baby Mario gets a level up. I wonder if Baby Luigi will as well. Ooh, we've got a... Is that a 5? Or no, I think that's just a 3. Oh god, I lost track of counting. Ah, again off by 1. And yeah, Baby Luigi also gets level 4. You can see how low their stats are. Wow, okay, guess I'm really bad at the timing of these today. I was getting the +3 every time last time I recorded, but it's a new day now and I'm not doing so well. Yes, this is just a pipe similar to the +4 buttons you use to open the doors. You need to have all 4 party members in order to be able to do it. In one of those last battles, I did actually have both the... I dodged a boo rather than counterattacking, and had the confirmation of that timing thing I was wondering on the boom guys, where if if they're gonna do the fake out move, they stop a little farther away from... Ah, here's a perfect example of when I would switch to the top screen, is when you throw the babies up into these little areas. You can explore and use them to activate things in the main areas like that. So, but yes, they stop a little farther away from you and then put their arm out like as a go command, and then shoot the puff of smoke and then the main attack. All right, and we are going back up with the babies, so I can make use of this top screen thing again. I'm gonna have to be switching back and forth a bunch, I guess, considering what's going on in this area. I wonder if we'll get any... Ah, yeah, we are gonna get some baby-only battles. So they still are played out on the touchscreen, but you don't get these double jumps, right? Because you've only got the babies. But some enemies, like these Goombas here, are the same in the sense that you'll fight the same enemies between... Oops, meant to jump on the lower one. It doesn't matter, I didn't kill him anyway. There we go. That sometimes you'll battle the same enemies as adults, babies, and combined. But there, I believe, are some enemies that are exclusive to these baby-only areas. So, it does make it a little tricky to keep all of the... gotta go back to the top screen. To keep all of the... Oh, well, I bet that's gonna waste that coin block. Does make it a little tricky, what am I trying to say? To keep the experience points the same between all party members. Whoops, I jumped way too early there. Oh, I'm getting distracted by talking, which, you know, the Let's Play curse. It's always how it goes. Let's see if I can still get any coins from this block here. Yeah, I think that was supposed to have more... Oh, no, apparently it's only supposed to have 2. It's like, see, yeah, this is too high to jump up. And this one also is. So what we have to do is switch back to the adults. Oh, great. He's about to teach me how to do this thing. Yes, I know how to do it. Yes, I really know how to do it. Yes, you really don't have to show me. Thank you for letting me skip the tutorial after saying so 3 times. You just have to hit them in quick succession. It's really not hard at all. But then again, most of the platforming in this game is not hard. I was fully expecting to fall right as I said that. It's a lot more lenient on timing than the, like, Simu blocks from Superstar Saga were. Actually, I think I want to stay on the babies right now. Wow, okay. Well, that's what I get for looking at my recording window instead of the actual DS to play the game. And okay, I'm going to look at my DS to make this jump, and this is very sad. Okay, come on. Should not hit yourself on the block. Thank you. See, that wasn't so bad. And that brings the babies up to here, where we can activate one more pair of these blocks, which will extend over that bridge. And I could have... Yeah, I guess I should reunite the brothers so that we're all getting experience. Let's just bring these down here, drop down, and hit this block to get some coins. And I will meet you after I take out these battles. And we reached level 5 on Mario from that battle. I think we'll go for a stash. Oh, we've got a 6 on there. Yes! Oh my gosh. I guess that's what I get for not having upgraded that at all in a few levels. Maybe I should be more cycling through to get those higher stats more. Oh, okay, come on. And I guess I'm just going to be completely awful at the platforming right after I say that there's nothing too bad platforming-wise in this game. Thankfully, that didn't hit me in the back. If one of those attacks hits you in the back, it'll cause you to trip at the start of battle, in which case you won't be able to move until your turn comes around, which just basically just means if anything goes before you, you can't dodge. I was hoping this guy was going to show the ... thing. Anyway, oh, well, I thought that guy was far enough away. See, there's the... It's really just based off that hand motion. That's the fake out tell. I'm hoping that one of these guys will fail to... Okay, or I could just kill him. Fail to call for the replacement, so I can get that on the recording, because it did happen in a few of the battles that I cut out. But I'm leaving this one in, hoping that it'll happen. So, let's see. I'm probably just going to kill these guys on this turn, though. Let's see. And... Oh, yeah, of course Luigi had to get unlucky. Really didn't want me to be able to show anything off. But Luigi got a level up, so good thing I left that in. Let's try HP. Goes up to 4. Power up to 3. Defense up to 4. Speed up to 2. Ooh, Stash has a 6 on it. Let's see if I can do this again. Oh, come on. Well, you know, you win some, you lose some, or something like that. I think I do need to use a mushroom on Luigi here, because I am getting hit quite a lot. The rest of these guys are alright. I can use a mushroom mid-battle if I really need to recover a lot, but otherwise, let's just keep going forward. Alright, in this room, we've got 20 coins. Ooh, an interesting looking treasure chest question mark block. Very fancy. If only we had the Luigi dunk we could borrow under this, but unfortunately that is from a different video game. Don't forget, hit the shine block! When it's... Wait, what did that say? The block is red. A person who's into red should hit it. When the block's green, a guy who's nuts about green should do his duty and hit it. So we're going to switch over to the top screen now. So we're going to have the babies exploring this maze here, and the adults have to activate a shine for the babies to light up the area and across through this maze. Now the thing is, you can continue to walk in the dark. Oops. And if you hit the wrong button, you get sent back to the beginning. I wasn't even paying attention to what was on the bottom screen. I was just thinking, oh, if I hit A, it'll activate the adults. And no, if you hit A, it makes Mario jump. So sometimes you just need to hit B to activate the adult brothers. But again, you can go a decent bit of this completely in the dark just by actually knowing where the path is, and just like that, it's already over. So just head down here, switch back to the bottom screen, and it looks like we will be leaving the adults behind forever as we hit this and get a very exciting item. What do you suppose that is? It appears trashable, but it may also be something of incalculable value. I think it is best that we take it with us and investigate further. You got a sparkling shard! And, you know, very poor interior design to make it so that collecting the secret treasure is needed to open the gate and open the door. You know, what if someone wanted to come in and check on it without stealing the treasure? But I guess I am not the designer of Bowser's Castle for a reason. So let's take this warp pipe. And, yeah, just keep moving on. This brings us to another save block. We seem to be getting to the end of this dungeon. I wonder if we'll have a really scary boss fight. Considering there seems to be an arena on the top screen there. I can't remember. Ah, yes, there's just one of these mysterious X marks the spots here. We'll have to keep those in mind for later, for whatever we unlock. And some interesting floral patterns on a door. I'm very frightened to think what could be inside. Oh, it's that thing from the bottom right corner of the video. All right, are you jolly good? Mario Luigi, that's the new time hole. Back to adventure. Pardon me, you say we should leap into that ridiculous hole? Absolute rubbish. Come on, dude, just get it over with. This blathering nincomputer is just arresting our progress. Why, you scoundrel! How dare you refer to me as such? And it's nincompoop! Yeah, see, they still look freaked out when they go into it, at least for the first bit of the game. I don't remember where it is that they stop freaking out whenever you jump into these. Let's see, I wonder if he's going to follow us or not. Halt! I say, what cheek! You are the true nincompoops! Come back here this instant! And, so much for all that. No, I will not endanger the princess. We show the top screen. You can see this kind of like movie film adaptation of the areas over time. It's interesting to look into each of the major areas, a little preview before you visit them. And I guess very luckily this happened to spawn us in Peach's castle in the present and not Bowser's castle in the present, because that would be unfortunate. Now we can always use that warp to go back. Just like that, here we are back in our own time. Let's go tell the professor. And thankfully the top screen is saying, hey, here's where you gotta go, doofus, as if you didn't really remember. But it is nice, you know, just to get a little bit of later. I guess I didn't need to use that mushroom because that was the last battle, but you know, it's just a mushroom, not a big deal. What was that thing called? Junior Shrewboyd, I think is its name. Hey now, back at last. Stuff falling from me, bringing little fellers with you. Yeah, Junior Shrewboyd. Red and green, plumb astounded. The little bros teamed up with the regular big bros. I guess, have they like realized that these are the baby versions of themselves? Probably, right? We covered this at Bowser's Castle. Oh, is he about to freak out? Yowzer! That's a Cobalt Star Shard, the Time Machine's fuel source. Why was it in Bowser's Castle? How did it get broken? And it's about to make this guy lose his stuff. Good gravy! Cobalt Star Shard is driving that monster crazy. Aw, poor Luigi. Could it be? Yep, it could. Do you believe there's a link between the Cobalt Star and the Shroob Marauders? I don't know if I read that correctly. Alright, you gotta do it. Find the other shards and rescue Princess Peach. Alright, that seems simple enough. Very nice of the shard to go and make another time hole for us. Otherwise, you know, we would just be completely stuck because there's no way to get from Bowser's Castle to anywhere else. It is one of those interesting things is that this game works very much with like this hub world. And the areas themselves are not really connected that well. Same thing as like a game like, I don't know, Skyward Sword or Mario 64. Just kind of an interesting approach using a hub world for the style of game. But it works pretty well because it's a replacement for fast travel. Oh, awesome. We're getting badges. Badges are lovely in these games. Especially, I think, the badge system for Superstar Saga and Partners in Time, I really like. The badges in Bowser's Inside Story... No. I get it. I'm trying to... Thank you. Badges in Bowser's Inside Story work very differently, but I like the way it works in this game. Salvage badge. Get a very slight chance of collecting items used in battle after battle. I wanna put it on Luigi. Because Luigi always gets shafted, where they make Mario get the badge, and then Luigi doesn't get anything. Also like the capital E for equipped for adults, lowercase for the babies. Pretty clever way of getting around having 2 green guys and 2 red guys. Yeah, I'm just pressing start to get out of that very quickly. Continue your research. Yeah, stop by the shroom shop. So now, if we head over to the right from this room, and then keep going right, we should have a shop. Alright, so at this counter you can buy regular items. So that's going to be, right now, just mushrooms, 1-up mushrooms, and refreshing herbs. Definitely recommend getting some refreshing herbs for going on. Probably 4 should be enough, just because they are a little expensive, although not nearly as expensive as 1-ups. But the higher your stash, the greater a discount you'll get. You see, we're getting 23% off, which is pretty nice. Bros items. We already have a bunch of green shells, but we can also buy Bro Flowers, which targets all enemies and can cause burn. And Cannonballers, which targets 1 enemy, no bonus. I think I'll get 2 of these and 2 of these, just because they are very expensive and we are going to need our money for other stuff. But I would like to be able to show off those new attacks. And then for the gear, right, there's clothing, so you can get the Patched Slacks, which would be an upgrade of 10 defense to each of the adults, and Starchy Jeans would be an upgrade of 6 defense to each of the babies. However, I can't really afford all of these, and honestly, the thing about defense is that every attack in this game can be dodged or countered, so gear that just raises defense you can live without. That just means I'll have to do a good job of dodging, but for now I don't think I really can afford those pieces of gear. So I think that's about going to do it for this episode. In the next one, we will head off to this new time hole and go see what awaits us in the past, alright? See you guys next time.